Before working with Laurie-Ann, I was completely overwhelmed. I knew I wanted to start speaking, but every time I sat down, it was the pitching and the idea generation and where to speak and who to talk to and what to say. And it was too much. So one day I realized I really just needed to get clarity and start with what I wanted to speak about and who I wanted to speak to. And I knew that that would really narrow down the process of pitching and putting myself out there. I hired Laurie-Ann for a consult and wow. I have 3 overarching angles now that I can pitch to different groups depending on their needs and my goals. So it saved me a whole bunch of time and mental anguish, and I don't worry about coming up with hundreds of different ideas for hundreds of different organizations. It's just the 3 main ideas, super clear, super simple, and the best part is I felt like a total rock star who absolutely should be on stages. So if you're thinking about hiring Laurie-Ann, whether for a consult or some ongoing coaching and mentoring, what are you even waiting for? Why are you still listening to this? Just go book a call. Just do it. You'll thank me.
Hello, friends. It's Laurie-Ann, and welcome back to Public Speaking Monetization Tips. If you're a coach, a consultant, or a service provider looking to learn how to leverage speaking opportunities to grow your business, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to continue that conversation about finding places to speak. Earlier, I had you work on your warm list, all the different places that you are a member of, you are part of an association, chambers, Facebook groups, masterminds, all the different groups that you're a member of. And you also went through and checked off the different places that bring in speakers. So, how are you going to approach those that have speakers? Remember, these places that you're already a member of, these people already know you. They already like you and they trust you. Here's how to use my open the door to the conversation. That's what I'm going to share with you because too many times what I see people doing is, hey, you should book me for your next meeting. Hey, I could speak on insert topic at the next meeting. And what that's doing is it sounds actually very needy. And you've no idea what the process is for finding and booking speakers. As a matter of fact, one of the things that I know after my 25 years of professional speaking is that every association, every conference has a different way of finding and booking their speakers. So you want to figure out who in this organization books the speakers. Once you find that person, I want you to approach them and let them know, like, hey, I have been a member here for however long it's been. We'll just say 3 years. I've been a member here for 3 years, and I love some of the speakers and the different topics that you bring in. What's the process for finding and booking speakers? This is my open the door to the conversation, and people literally will tell you, oh, it's actually not my job. It's Mary Jane's job. She's the one who finds all the speakers. And then you will just go over to that person and have this exact same conversation with them. Because once you know what the process is, you can then insert, well, my specialty is the topic that I speak on is, and now you're having this two-way conversation. It doesn't sound needy. It just sounds, hey, as a matter of fact, here's what I speak on. And a couple of my well-received programs are X, Y, and Z. Now, what happens if you don't know who the responsible person is? Always find the president and have this conversation with them. They will let you know who is in charge of the speakers. They will let you know what the process is because sometimes, and this happens for like human resource associations, different medical associations, or real estate associations where people are actually earning CMEs, some sort of continuing education credit. They usually will do the entire calendar year, but you won't know that until you start gathering information. So just take that information and then follow up at the appropriate time. That might be the following year, that might be in a couple of months, but that is how you use the open the door to having the conversation. Now, you can use this with the warm market and also with a cold market. If you don't know somebody and you're reaching out to them saying, hey, I just kind of like notice that you have this conference that you are booking that you seem to have every spring, every fall, you can use the open the door to the conversation. So I hope that was helpful. Now I want you to head on over to the workbook, and I will see you on the next episode.